So another, that kind of leads us into another question that people have, which is, do game-like applications, do they always run better on consumer GPUs, or can they run better on professional GPUs? And, I think about a lot of our customers are designing applications on top of Unity or Unreal. Immersive experiences are really popular right now. And of course, we've got all kinds of applications of this in training and simulation where RAVE does a lot of work. What do you think about the performance of applications on one platform versus the other?
It's a great question. And this gets back to some of the things that we've already talked about with respect to how the driver treats certain applications. So, by default, our driver, both on the professional side and the consumer side, is set up to recognize certain applications and apply the appropriate optimizations. So games are a good example. If you're playing a AAA game that you can go buy at the store, the driver is going to recognize that app. But if you have a custom developed app, even if it's built on one of these game engines, there may be optimizations or capabilities that you're not leveraging because the driver doesn't recognize that app. And that's something that we can work with professional app developers to ensure that those settings get applied. Another area where there's maybe a potential big difference in performance between the consumer side and the professional side is the frame buffer memory. So if you look at modern GPUs and the amount of memory that they have, on the professional side, there's typically quite a bit more. So as model sizes increase, as complexity of the scene detail increases, having a professional GPU can bring significantly greater performance, even for game-like applications built on common game engines.
We have learned through relationships with customers doing product development virtually, the frame buffer size is absolutely critical. And some other things in the driver that we haven't talked about yet have proven to be pretty valuable as well. And what I'm referring to here is on a GeForce card, the driver is going to be tuned for frame rate for performance, for getting the frames out as quickly and keeping up with that frame rate. But in a professional visualization driver, you're focused on accuracy and completeness.
Yeah, one of the topics, it's like kind of along with this, the topic that comes up so often in the VisSim world is determinism, right? You want to have consistent performance, and that is a big difference. There are capabilities on the professional side that can help determine or help result in determinism for those kinds of applications, and things like synchronization of multiple GPUs to ensure that those frames are being generated at the right time across multiple displays.